Hey everyone, Zia here and welcome back to the channel. I have some absolutely insane and important updates for you today, okay? Let's jump right into it. Okay, so fam, you are not going to believe what we uncovered. A former US president is claiming he single-handedly averted a nuclear conflict between two global powers. Was it diplomacy or something far more unexpected? Former President Donald Trump is doubling down, saying his tariff power prevented India and Pakistan from going to war. Look at this statement right here on your screen where he suggests tariffs make the US a peacekeeper. He even said, and I quote, they were ready to go at it. 7 planes were shot down. But here's the shocking twist. India has a completely different account. They maintain that de-escalation happened after direct military talks between their directors general. Look at this detail on screen. India clarifies no foreign leader pressured them to stop Operation Sindoor after a deadly terror attack. The article states tensions escalated after a terror attack, leading to India's Operation Sindoor, targeting 9 terror hubs. India's air defense intercepted retaliation, and they released visual proof of damage. And we have the receipts. India claims strong air defense capabilities played a crucial role. So Zofam, we have 2 very different stories here about how a major international crisis was averted. Was it the unseen hand of economic power, or the direct, decisive action of military diplomacy? What's the real story here? Drop your theories in the comments below. Let's take a quick break from the headlines for a story that is sure to make you smile. Okay, squad, strap in. Overnight, the global markets went on an absolutely wild ride, and you are not going to believe the twists we've uncovered. Is this the calm before the storm, or just another Tuesday? First up, the Indian markets might be facing a rough start, with Gift Nifty trading at a discount. But hold on, squad, because while our markets brace for impact, look at this screen. Asian markets are pushing higher, with Japan's Nikkei hitting an incredible record high. And the US market? Mixed signals, but Nasdaq and S&P 500 both hit record closing highs. But here's the wild part. The US SEC is investigating AppLovin for data collection violations. Their shares crashed 14%. And then, the plot thickens. OpenAI and AMD announce a multi-billion-dollar partnership for AI data centers, with OpenAI buying 6 gigawatts of chips. AMD shares surged 23.7%. You heard that right, a massive tech shakeup. And this is where it gets crazy. Trump just slapped a 25% tariff on all imported medium and heavy-duty trucks starting November 1st. Talk about a curveball for global trade. Plus, the US government is still in shutdown limbo, with Trump saying healthcare talks are on hold until it ends. This political gridlock is seriously impacting sentiment. And the implications are just mind-blowing. Gold prices are hitting all-time highs, fueled by global uncertainties and whispers of Fed rate cuts. Meanwhile, Japanese bond yields are also soaring to unprecedented levels. What does this mean for your investments and the global economy? Squad, drop your theories in the comments below. And just when you thought the day couldn't get any stranger. Crew, listen up. Something absolutely wild just happened in India's markets. Shoppers, they just unleashed an economic tsunami during Navaratri. But here's the burning question. What pushed them into this massive spending frenzy? Okay, crew, buckle up. We're talking about Navaratri 2025, where, as you see right here with this overlay, the numbers are just staggering. After a sluggish start, post-September 22nd, everything changed. People flocked to buy air conditioners, festive wear, and gifts. Why the sudden rush? It all points to one thing, a massive shift in GST rates. Look at the numbers on screen. FMCG, packaged foods, and even dairy saw unprecedented growth. But here's the shocking twist. Remember how appliance sales were tanking before September 22nd. We're talking 20-25% declines in kitchen and home electronics. And then, the GST cuts hit. Air conditioners, washing machines, TVs over 32 inches, their GST dropped from 28% to 18%. This isn't just about sales, crew. This is a massive economic play. Experts predicted these GST cuts would boost consumption, and boy, did they deliver a consumption stimulus estimated at a whopping 2 trillion rupees. Companies like LG and Lifestyle are reporting record footfalls. And as you can see, Retailers passed on these savings, making premium products more affordable. What does this mean for the future of Indian retail? So the question is, crew. With festive shopping peaking, consumer sentiment soaring, and companies breaking records, is this a one-time boost? Or have these GST changes fundamentally reshaped India's consumer landscape forever? Is this the new normal? Let's turn our attention across the globe for this next update. Imagine this, a massive $100,000 scholarship to Columbia University. Sounds like a dream, right? But then, boom, US visa rejected. How does that even happen? This is Kaushik Raj, a brilliant Indian student. He just landed a full $100,000 scholarship to Columbia University for journalism. But here is the shocking twist. His US visa was flat out rejected. Why? Because officials believe he lacks strong ties to India. Look at this text. US says no strong ties for $100 K-Scholar. Kaushik told the Washington Post he was born, raised, and his entire family lives in India. He even made this clear during his application. So, how do they conclude no strong ties? And the internet is going crazy. Could it be his social media? Get this, it's absolutely mind-blowing. He thinks officials checked his profiles, which is a mandatory visa process now. Look at this overlay, social media scrutiny. The rejection letter states, you were not able to demonstrate that your intended activities would be consistent with the classification. Strong ties overseas that indicate they will return. Professional, work, school, family, or social links. It continues, you have not demonstrated the ties that will compel you to return to your home country. But the official narrative just doesn't add up. When his life is literally rooted there, look closely at the letter. It's harsh. And the decision cannot be appealed. He'd have to reapply and prove his circumstances have changed. This is truly unprecedented. A $100,000 scholarship, a journalist background, a family rooted in his home country. Is this a new, stricter standard or a baffling bureaucratic misstep? What would you do in this situation? Alright, that's all for today. Don't forget to hit that button. It really helps the channel out. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next Zone News.